You are very welcome to day 5 of this Yin Yoga Bedtime Challenge, where we're meeting every day for 30 days to do some Yin Yoga at bedtime. This video, like the rest of them, will help you to stretch, relax, and unwind this evening. We'll be focusing on the entire body today, so we have a nice full body stretch. And we're going to start with thread the needle pose. So you can make your way towards all fours. You're welcome to pad your knees if needed by folding your yoga mat or having a blanket or a towel in underneath them. Knees can be wide apart if needed, just for a little bit more stability. And then you can thread your left arm in underneath the right, bringing your left ear and shoulder to the ground. Right hand can stay as it is, or you can explore the stretch here by stretching that right hand up towards the front of your mat. Or to go a little bit deeper into that right shoulder, you might take a bend into your elbow, so your right hand is somewhere along your lower back. Or if you're feeling very flexible, you might reach those right fingertips to the crease in between your left hip and belly. We'll be here for 2 minutes. So let your awareness drop into where you're feeling this pose. Figure out which part of your body is asking for your breath the most, and keep sending it into that point. Now you can start to undo the pose, very slowly sliding back into child's pose. Pausing here for a few breaths, feeling whatever you feel. We'll repeat thread the needle on the opposite side now. This time your right arm threads in underneath the left, right ear and shoulder find the mat. And then the left hand can come to whatever position works best for you. Allowing gravity to open up the right side of the body this time. We'll stay for 2 minutes. When you're ready to do so, slide back into child's pose. You can make your way back up into a seated position. Sitting with your legs in front of you, we'll bring our focus down towards the hips and the hamstrings now. And we'll be practicing half butterfly pose. So you can stretch your left leg out long, having it slightly on a diagonal. The sole of the right foot comes towards the left thigh. You can figure out whatever works best for you here. And if your right knee is sensitive, you can have some cushions or a yoga block in underneath it, or you can step that right foot further away from you. So figure out the intensity that feels best for you. Make sure your hips are rotated forwards. And then we'll start to walk the hands away from us, dropping the head down. Staying here for the next 3 minutes. If you have yoga blocks, you can stack them on top of each other, maybe to make a little tower for your forehead to rest on. Otherwise, if your neck and shoulders start to feel heavy, you can just come out of your fold a little bit to take some of the pressure away from them. Where do you feel the stretching sensation within your body? Where do you feel your breath? And Where is your attention focused? Push yourself away from the floor now. Pause when you're back in center for a breath or two. And when you're ready, you can switch to the opposite side, asking that left foot back in, sending the right leg away. When you're ready, fold forward. Drop into this side of butterfly for the next 3 minutes. It's time to make your way back to center. Resting once you're there. And you can ask that right leg back in to come into a more comfortable way to sit. And once you're there, let's pause. Feel the echo of half butterfly around your body. Maybe feeling that calming energy traveling from your lower half up into your upper half. From here, you can come down to lie on the back of your body. Taking some time just to be on the floor. We'll move into cat, pulling its tail now. So you can bring the sole of your right foot up onto your left thigh. Left hand comes to hold this top knee. And then you can bring the right knee all the way over towards the left side of your yoga mat. And you can stack your hips on top of each other now. So your right hip will come over the left. And we want to make sure that we can keep both of our shoulders on the mat, especially this right shoulder. From here, take a bend into your bottom knee, which is your left knee, and then you might be able to reach down with your right hand and find that left foot. Stack your hips a little bit more if you need to, and make sure the rotation in your spine is coming from your hips rather than your shoulders. So both shoulders are still flat to the mat. If you want to go a little bit deeper in this pose, you can look over towards the right. And you can also experiment with the position of your top foot, which is your right foot. It can stay as it is, that can feel really nice. Or maybe you'll stretch your right leg over towards the left side of the mat even further. Wherever you are, find your stillness. Where are you feeling the sensation of the stretches? Where are you feeling your breath in your body? Where is your attention and your mind? Now you can start to unravel yourself, moving super slowly. When you find the center again, just pause. And now we can repeat on the opposite side. So your right leg is long, the sole of the left foot is on the right thigh, right hand holds the knee, and then stack your hips so you can bring your knee over towards the right. Bottom knee might bend. You can find the foot with your left hand. Stack your hips rather than your shoulders. And if you want to go deeper this time, you can look over to the left. And we'll be here for 3 minutes. You can unravel. You might rest in the center in corpse pose, or maybe allow your knees to rest against each other. Feeling the reverberation of the pose. If you enjoyed this routine, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you do have 10 more minutes to spend on your mat, I definitely encourage you to stay or to click into this video, which is a guided 10-minute relaxation. I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. Until then, take good care of yourself. Good night and goodbye.